Module 2, Advanced Concepts in Social Media Interface Development. 1. Network Dynamics. When we talk about network dynamics, we are focusing on how social networks change and evolve over time, both in terms of structure and activity. Networks aren't static. New users join, old users leave, friendships are formed, groups break apart, and content flows along constantly shifting pathways. Some key factors influencing network dynamics include user growth. The rate at which new members join can change the network's character. For instance, early adopters may have shared values, but as the network scales, diversity of interest and behaviors increases. Content propagation, posts, videos, and memes can spread virally through connections. The speed and reach of this spread depend on network density, influencer nodes, and algorithmic amplification. Community formation and fragmentation. Over time, networks tend to form clusters, groups with strong internal ties but weaker connections to outsiders. These clusters can foster deep engagement but can also lead to echo chambers. Decay and churn. Inactive accounts, lost friendships, or banned users cause a natural decay in connectivity. For interface developers, understanding these patterns matters because features that work in a small, tight-knit network may fail in a massive, loosely connected one. For example, a small platform might benefit from chronological feeds and visible friend lists. A massive platform might need recommendation algorithms, search tools, and filtering mechanisms to help users navigate information overload. 2. Linked data and the social semantic web. The social semantic web is a vision where social media data is not just human-readable but machine-readable in a standardized way, allowing information to be interconnected across platforms. This builds on the principles of the semantic web, proposed by Tim Berners-Lee. Key concepts include FOF, friend of a friend, a machine-readable way of describing people, their activities, and relationships. FOF files are written in RDF, a resource description framework, and can describe your name, homepage, friends, and interest in a standardized format. SKOS, Simple Knowledge Organization System, a framework for representing knowledge structures like taxonomies, thesauri, and concept schemes. Linked data principles, use URIs for identifying things, provide useful data when accessed, and include links to other URIs so users can discover more information. In practical terms, if social networks adopted semantic web principles fully, your online identity and social graph could move freely between platforms. This means your friends, preferences, and history wouldn't be locked into one company's ecosystem, a concept often tied to the idea of data portability. From an interface perspective, adopting linked data could enable richer user profiles that connect to external verified sources. Allow users to integrate content from multiple platforms seamlessly. Reduce duplicate data entry when signing up for new services. 3. Privacy and identity in online social networks. Privacy is one of the most debated aspects of social media. Users often want personalized experiences but also fear overexposure or misuse of data. Main privacy challenges include data collection. Social networks gather vast amounts of personal data, demographics, behavior, location, preferences. Third-party access. Apps and advertisers may gain access to user information, sometimes without clear consent. Identity theft and impersonation. Fake profiles can damage reputations and enable scams. Context collapse. Different social circles, family, work, friends, merge into one audience, making it hard to tailor your message appropriately. Best practices in interface design for privacy include granular privacy controls. Let users decide who can see what, with settings for posts, profiles, and location sharing. Clear consent mechanisms. Avoid dark patterns that trick users into sharing more than they intended. Transparent data policies. Explain in plain language how data is collected, stored, and used. Identity verification options. Offer methods for authenticating genuine accounts while protecting anonymity where appropriate. Balancing privacy with personalization is delicate. Lean too far toward privacy, and the platform becomes less engaging. Lean too far toward openness, and users may leave due to trust issues. 4. Power and influence in online social networks. Not all users are equal in terms of visibility or influence. Some have massive followings and can spark global trends, while others have smaller but more deeply engaged communities. Forms of influence include celebrity and influencer culture. High-profile accounts drive massive traffic and shape cultural narratives. Algorithmic influence. Platform algorithms determine which content gets surfaced, effectively granting power to certain types of posts or users. Micro-influencers. Users with modest but loyal followings can have high trust and conversion rates in niche communities. Bots and automated accounts. These can artificially inflate influence, spread misinformation, or manipulate discussions. As a developer, you need to understand how design choices, from feed ranking to notification systems, can shift the balance of influence. For instance, a chronological feed gives equal opportunity to all posts. An engagement-based feed favors already popular accounts, reinforcing existing hierarchies. 5. Trust in online social networks. Trust is the glue that holds online communities together. Without it, users are hesitant to share, engage, or even remain on a platform. Factors that influence trust. Content authenticity, verified accounts, watermarking, and provenance tracking can reduce misinformation. User reputation systems, allowing communities to rate or endorse others, builds credibility. Platform integrity, how quickly and transparently a platform responds to abuse, harassment, or misinformation affects overall trust. Security measures, strong authentication, encryption, and protection against hacking foster confidence. Design elements that can enhance trust include visible verification badges for notable or authentic accounts, clear reporting tools for harmful content, community moderation where users participate in maintaining healthy discussions, transparent algorithms that explain why certain content appears in the feed. Conclusion: integrating the concepts. By now, you've seen how social media interface development isn't just about arranging buttons and colors. It's about understanding human behavior, network science, data standards, and ethical challenges. Module 1 gave you the historical, structural, and theoretical foundations, from the early internet to graph and game theory. Module 2 has expanded your view to include network evolution, data interoperability, privacy, influence, and trust. The real skill in social media interface development lies in combining these insights into a cohesive, user-friendly, and ethically sound platform. As a developer, every choice you make, from a privacy toggle to a trending hashtag layout, shapes not only user experience but also the cultural and social impact of the network itself.